Hey, what's going on, world? All my people out there in the jungle, all my tigers, what's good? It's your favorite tiger talking to you. My name is Sean Handy, and this is an impromptu. It wasn't scheduled, wasn't planned, but a rainy day tiger talk. And the focus of this tiger talk, I want to talk about prayer and manifestation. And this conversation was inspired by Roxy Diaz. I follow Roxy on Instagram, and the post, it talked about manifestation and how she wants to manifest positive things in her life, and she asked a question to people: what are some ways that we, or what are some ways that we manifest things, and just to get perspective and how other people, I would assume how other people um, are manifesting things in their lives. And it's funny, I was tuned into the comments because I want to know how other people manifest things and how they're, receiving the blessings in their life, how they're manifesting their dreams, their goals, their wants. And it made me think about how I'm manifesting those things, how I'm manifesting things in my life. And I asked myself the question, and how I personally manifest things. I don't have one specific thing that I do. I do quite a few things, and as of lately, I've done quite a few things. Of course, the first thing I do is I pray. I pray on it immediately when I have an idea in mind. If I have any idea, any thought, hold on, let me turn the car off. If I have any thought, like if I have a thought about something, I immediately pray on it. I ask God for discernment, just for guidance. Um, Asking if He put it on my heart, or I ask if it's something that I selfishly want, and does it align with His vision and His ultimate plan for my life. Because I don't want to be out here just going after something, with the wrong intentions, or doing it if it comes from a selfish place, or if I only want to do it for, fame, or with the wrong intentions. So I don't want to do anything with the wrong intentions behind it. And then the next thing, the next thing that I do is, once I, get some confirmation from God and the universe, and I believe that that thing that I decided that I wanted, and I feel like God is, pushing me in a direction, or trying to tell me like, hey, this is for you. This is what I want for you. Then I work on manifesting it. And for a long time, I was confused about the whole manifestation thing, because I thought that, man, ask and you receive it, and you just say, you put it out there, it's gonna come. And I was misled. But that goes back into how prayer and manifestation are like one and the same. It relates to something in the Bible that talks about faith without work is dead. And I've been, for a long time, I've been thinking that, oh, if I want it, that's good enough. That's the only thing that I have to do, is just want it, and then God is going to deliver it to me. Wrong, wrong, wrong. That's not it. You have to meet God halfway. And how I've been meeting God halfway since I've been on this journey, it's been about 3 months now. Now that I've been on this freelancer, independent photographer, creative journey. And from day one, I wrote down, I talked to God about it every step of the way. I'm like, God, I want to do this. I want to get into photography. I got these big goals with it. I want to do contracted work. I want to be contracted by brands, contracted by you know um, different companies, concerts. I want to work with a consulting company that has come to fruition. Um, a big announcement is coming. I don't want to speak on it too early, but there's some God has definitely delivered on that. But it all started out with me manifesting it. So after I talked to God about what I believed that He wanted me to do, I said, "All right, God, I believe this is what you want me to do." So now, I started getting more clear with my vision. I started writing it down, and that's why right now, if you see I'm in the car, Speaking of writing down, I'm on my way to CVS right now because I've had a journal for the last year and some change. Back when I was working at CVS a year ago, and I was having a difficult time there. I performed really well, but I was spiritually unhappy and mentally unhappy, and some advice that my therapist gave me was to keep a journal with you. Journal down what you're feeling. Even when you're feeling good, journal it. Journal down your thoughts, your feelings, emotions, what's going on at home, anything that's on your mind, journal it down. So what I would do is I would keep the journal at the register with me. I was on the front register. I would keep it on the register, and I would write down my thoughts. Sometimes I would write down song lyrics if they helped me express what I was feeling. But I would write those lyrics out, and those lyrics out, or those thoughts out, or these dreams out, or these goals out, or these visions out, and different things that I wanted to accomplish and do, I'm now seeing them come to fruition. And it's something powerful in writing it down. And it may sound cliche, and you may have heard people say write it down. And if you feel like, oh, I don't feel like writing it down, I was the same way. I didn't really see importance in writing it down, but since I've been writing things down, it has helped me manifest some things in my life. Quite a few things. So I'd say prayer is ultimately the number one thing. Prayer, that conversation and communication with God is ultimately the number one thing. And through that, I've been learning how to strengthen my manifestation. I've been able to just clearly manifest what it is that I want to do. Even manifest, relationships, and just asking for guidance in if I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing. Um, Not rushing into an opportunity because it looks good, not rushing into a job because it looks good or because I'm like desperate and I need money. Having faith ultimately, is a big one too. Just having faith and trusting that what God put in my heart, he he put it there for a reason, and I feel it for a reason. So don't ignore it. Just trust it. And that's easier said than done. In some ways that I've been trusting it is I'll go back to the things that I've written down, and I always remember when I read them again. I remember that feeling that I felt when I first wrote it down, and I felt it. So that's like feels like reassurance to me. Some tools that I use, some gems that helped me along the way. I read Charlemagne's book. Charlemagne's book was really good for me. Um, what was the Shook one? The Shook one. That was a great book for me. Cause Charlemagne, one thing that I got out of that book, man, uh, Charlemagne talked about opportunity and not wasting it, and I admire that a lot about opportunity. Kevin Hart's book, his book was his book was great. Devon Franklin, um, another book that was really great was The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. That was a great book for me. That really, I read it twice, and it changed my life, man. The way I approach things. So I recommend everyone read The Alchemist. You may have to read it a few times to for it to really set in. It's not a must that you read it a few times, but I read it a few times, and it has really um, impacted my life in a great way. My energy, it has helped my manifestation. So I recommend that, and so I'm just doing this video to share my thoughts on prayer, also manifestation, and to share how I manifest things because as you can see, today is a rainy day, and on days like this, it's easy to feel gloomy. I was feeling uh, a little tired and sluggish today, and after I read that post on Roxy's page, it made me think about manifestation and just thinking about manifesting things, and I thought about the importance of writing stuff down, and I looked at my notebook, I'm like, yo, my notebook is out of pages. It's like I'm pretty done in this one. So I'm about to head to CVS right now. I'm going to grab a notebook. I consider that like that book right there that my notebook, my current one is like a chapter. I consider that just one huge chapter of my life. I wrote about a lot of stuff in there. So this next one, as I embrace this new chapter of my life, this new journey that I'm on, it's very exciting. And what way to do that? By manifesting and writing things out in my new journal. So yeah, man. Feel free to comment, on this video, this post. Let me know how you manifest things, because I'm interested in hearing how you manifest things. And we could talk about manifestation. We could talk about some dreams you have, some goals you have, anything. Let's get let's open up the lines of communication, man, and talk about manifestation, because I think that it's a real thing, and I think it works. I think it really works. So yeah, man. Tiger signing out. Let's get it.
Was Ben supposed to give up if I was gonna give up? I ain't got no other choice but to keep going.
He's heating up!
You know?
Sleeping in the car bed, dreaming about Mercedes. Quit my 9 to 5 and my shorty call me crazy. Crazy cause I know my worth, not because I'm lazy. I'm trying to get to it cause I thought I had a baby. When they made a hoodie, then I put it on my back. I made 10 more than they sold like crack. Now she wanna kick it, but I got no time for that. I said I gotta go, I'll hit you when I get back. No rap. Where you going?